This Week in Jackson is brought to you by Salon 517.
Hi, I'm Dan.
And I'm Bridget.
We'd like to invite you and your family to join us at the Jackson County Fairgrounds for the Michigan Gem and Mineral Society show coming up the 14th, 15th, and 16th. What are we doing? We're playing with kids, rocks, and...
We're going to rock your world.
That's right. Thank you.
Well, hi, Dan.
Welcome to This Week in Jackson. We've got a lot of great things going on this week, and as you heard from the introduction, the Michigan Gem and Mineral Society is here with us today to talk about this wonderful event they have coming up. I've always been a big fan of this because it's so fun and it's so educational and just a really unique event. So welcome to the show, and
Thank you.
maybe you could each introduce yourselves and we could then discuss the event. So we'll start over here.
Okay, I'm Thurman Estep, and do you want to go ahead and talk about the...
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll talk about the silent auction. We have a silent auction every half hour. We have 2 an hour. And the profits that we get from the silent auction go towards 2 scholarships that we give out the last day of the show, which is on Sunday. And we have a lot of beautiful items there. So bring your family, put some bids in. You'll win some nice little items.
That's great. Yeah, and you are?
Hi, I am Bridget Mode, and I am going to talk about the children's events that we have. So one of the things that we have is the beautiful little gemstone tree, and so we're going to be teaching how to create one of those. So that's one of the many events that we have for kids to do. There's also a little egg carton, so they will get to select 12 different minerals and begin their rock collection with that. They'll get information about those, and it's a nice little start for somebody who loves rocks and wants to know more. We also have a spinorama. It's really fun. It's a little colored wheel they get to spin. It'll land on a little pie slice on the wheel, and then they get to choose the item that corresponds to that. So that's a lot of fun for the kids. Then we also have beautiful jewelry. Some of it will be featured in the raffle. So you'll have an opportunity to win one of those items in a raffle. And the proceeds, of course, help to benefit the scholarship and the Rock and Gem Club. And then there will also be vendors that have jewelry that will be ready-made and available for purchase. So lots of beautiful things.
That's great.
Okay, I'm John, and I'll be talking about the demonstrators. If you want to learn how to do anything in the way of lapidary or silversmithing, carving, wire wrapping, you can actually learn it there. Get a beginner's course sometimes, and because there will be carvers, there will be jewelry makers, and there will also be facetors making actual gemstones. So if you have any questions or ever had the ambition to learn something like that, then that's available to you. And we have many vendors going to be working with us. There's going to be carvings. There's going to be raw minerals that you can get. There'll be lots of beads, gems, stones. We also have a guy that does meteorites, and he'll have some from the latest fall in Russia available. We also have a man who does spheres, similar to this one here. Now I have a zoom in on this baby.
I mean, they take rocks and make them round. How cool!
So we'll
is
take
that?
Wow.
That's one that you made, right?
This is one that I made, but Mr. Harris has a whole collection of these that he's selling.
Beautiful.
And most of the minerals on here, there's going to be something available at the show to actually purchase from different vendors that we have.
And this piece right here, is this another carving?
Yep, that's a carving. That's actually one that I've done.
This is amazing.
So I'll be there demonstrating, and you can actually
Wow.
sit down, and I can show you how to carve soapstone.
hmm
And so you can get a kind of an idea, and then we'll, if you're interested, then we can talk.
Yeah.
So that's one of my pieces.
Yeah, this
I
is-
always look forward to watching you cutting them rocks up. That's so cool.
Okay. And Dan here, now he's one of our local nappers, and he has a tray over there of some of the stuff that he's napped. But
Well, I'm in the kids department over there.
there we
I
go.
get together with the kids and teach them how to make sharp, dangerous objects out of stone. We like to make Paleolithic tools like arrowheads and knives and any kind of cutting tool as used in paleo times. We believe in blood sacrifice, but I've never had a fatality yet.
No,
And is this an example of one right here?
that's
Yeah.
one that actually Dan did.
Wow. This is quite a work of art.
It's
I could only imagine how much time and
yeah.
detail goes into something like this. Just to,
That's made of obsidian.
yeah, if you can see kind of on the camera, you can't see too well, but it's kind of opaque. Which
You got to
is,
come see me personally. I'll show it
yeah,
to you.
absolutely.
Just come to the show. You'll see him actually doing this, and you can actually try it yourself.
Sometimes we use beer bottle bottoms too.
That's a popular place where Dan's at. He usually has a lot of chairs set up around it.
Yep, I remember
Kids and
every-
grown-ups all.
every year it's always pretty busy over there.
He's a good storyteller, too.
Yeah.
Yes. Now Therm over here, our introduction was with the fluorescent lights, and he sets up a whole fluorescent display. And Therm, you want to talk about
And we
that?
do, and also we do have, I'll bring a light and we sell some at the silent auction.
Mhm.
I try to sell the ones that fluoresce under long wave because
Mm.
the lights are cheaper, and I
Right.
don't want to sell something there that the kids can't afford to buy the lights for,
Yep.
But, yeah, and we also have a little map,
hmm
sort of, at the entrance, and it tells where all the dealers are at, if you're interested in certain
Oh, great.
items there. And a lot of them, it tells what the dealers sell, their main
Mhm.
product and stuff.
That's really helpful. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I know when you go to the show, it's a sea of gems and
Yeah.
minerals and stones and people. It's just really impressive
Yeah.
to be there. So
and the
it's,
dealers just love to talk about their,
Yeah.
their product and stuff.
yep.
And the demonstrators,
hmm
they love to talk about what they do.
Yeah, it's really fun for everybody. Just
Yes, it is.
if you just want to go there and casually enjoy it, or if you just want to learn something while
We've
you're
had
there.
people come in there, and they didn't intend on stopping there, but they just
Mhm.
were driving by and they thought
Mhm.
they'd see what was going on, and they said, well, they didn't even know anything like that was going on there, or they've never seen anything like that, and said they would be back next year.
Yeah.
Well, have a good time.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of fun.
A lot of fun for the whole
A
family.
lot of fun. A lot of things to see. A lot of things to do for the kids.
hmm
It's and it's it's a good time.
Yeah, and it's nice because you can even purchase some things that you can take away, some nice jewelry or some minerals or whatever. So, and these examples right here that you brought in are just gorgeous.
That is a piece that's made by John's wife, Sally.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's made with polymer clay, and then it has genuine amethyst crystals.
It's okay. You can't
And
break
it's
it.
very,
And it's
very
unbreakable.
sturdy.
Yeah, you're okay. You can breathe now.
Not a problem.
You break it, you buy it.
It's all on film. Right?
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, but don't forget my favorite part. We have food there too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have food.
Yep. All sorts of yummy things to eat. And there's opportunities to become members of the Michigan Gem and Mineral Society too.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yep. If you're interested in rocks and minerals, gems and jewelry, field trips, we do usually a couple field trips a year, and we just, like we're going to, I believe we're going to go to Oklahoma this year. So it'll just be a great time. We go there, we just find a place to rock hunt, and we just do it. So there's lots of opportunities to have a good time with the club. Usually, in order to go, you got to be a club member. So join our club and be part of the fun.
Absolutely.
Okay, it only costs like $20 for a family, isn't it?
I believe that. Yep.
And
the-
15 if just for one person, if they.
Hmm.
It's not a family.
Okay.
So it
Yeah.
really isn't
Field
that,
trip.
that's for the whole year, so that
Yep.
isn't
Yeah.
that expensive.
That's a whole year
Mhm.
deal.
Yeah, and I've got a better hold of this one here. So here's another example of
Well, there
some
we
This
go.
one's
for you.
another piece made by Sally,
Yeah.
and that has a fluorite crystal in
Yeah.
a polymer clay. So she's very creative. That's just one of the many ideas. That's another group that you can participate with
Mhm.
in the Rock and Gem Club called the Handicrafters,
Hmm.
and they get together and teach each other what they know, so you can learn new skills and have a lot of fun just creating beautiful things from stone. And,
Hmm. A little something for everybody.
yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
That's great. So, thank you for coming on the show today, and I look forward to coming out to the Gem and Mineral Show. It's always fun. It's always a good time. Yeah, it's really great.
Thanks
And-
for having us.
Thank you
Yes.
so
Yeah.
much.
And if you'd like to find more events going on in Jackson, just visit jacksonopolis.com/events. You can log in, add your own events to our community events calendar, and just see all the great things that are going on in our wonderful city. So thanks for watching, and we'll be back next week. Hopefully Suzanne will be back from India. So thanks for watching.